We're going to try to find some negotiated settlement that the Ukrainians and the Russians can live with, where they can live in relative peace, where the killing stops. It's not going to make anybody super happy. Both the Russians and the Ukrainians probably at the end of the day are going to be unhappy with it. But I don't think you can actually sit down and have this negotiation absent the leadership of Donald J. Trump.
Ahead of Friday's scheduled meeting between Putin and Trump, the US Vice President spelling out what the Americans expect to ultimately achieve. Amid reports that Ukrainian President Zelensky could also be present at the meeting, Vance seemed to suggest otherwise. According to him, it's better that Trump first speaks to Putin and maybe convince him to share the table with Zelensky, and in the meanwhile, the Americans will be separately in touch with Zelensky, as they're doing now.
I actually don't think it would be that productive. I think fundamentally the President of the United States has to be the one to kind of bring these two together. We're, of course, going to talk to the Ukrainians. I actually spoke with the Ukrainians this morning. Marco has been talking to them quite a bit. We're going to keep that dialogue open, but fundamentally, this is something where the President needs to force President Putin and President Zelensky really to sit down to figure out their differences.
The Ukrainian president is also talking about force, but of a different kind. Russia isn't serious about peace, he claims. And the only thing that will force Putin's hand to stop the war is strong sanctions from the US, from Europe, and every country that wants a peaceful world order.
Ми чітко розуміємо загрози. Всі партнери так само, як ми,
We clearly understand the threats. All our partners understand the threats just as clearly. Everyone sees that there has been no real step from Russia toward peace, no action on the ground, nor in the air that could save lives. That is why sanctions are needed, pressure is needed, strength is needed. The strength, first and foremost, of the United States, the strength of Europe, the strength of all nations in the world that want peace and stability in international relations. If Russia does not want to stop the war, then its economy must be stopped. Those remarks came on a day Russia struck Zaporizhzhia with guided aerial bombs in which 12 people were injured. Residential areas were hit, as was a bus station and a clinic, Ukraine's foreign ministry said. Over there, where people are clearing glass now, we stood there, 5 of us. We heard a whistle, and then we were hurled back by an explosion wave. Thanks God, all are alive. What happened afterwards? Nothing. We stood up and started to look for each other. 3 people were hospitalized.